Hey everybody and welcome to Say Goodbye to Your Balls. Come again.
You won't be able to after I'm done with you, big
No,
boy.
no.
Get over here. Hey there, Editor Naishi here. Do note that this game does explore some mature themes, so viewer discretion is going to be advised. I'll be blocking out most of the graphic stuff, but I wouldn't recommend for any young saplings to watch this one. That being said, I do hope you enjoy the video.
But anyways, let's get right into the game. Oh, some kind of warning. This is a work of fiction. This work also contains scenes of gore, blood, violence, strong language, and genital mutilation. The audience is advised. I'm sure we won't need to save. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh. Very nice art. From time to time, you need a moment to relax. It's only fair to enjoy a reward after enduring the stress of everyday life. Some people prefer to unwind in the safety of their own home, while others seek comfort in the outside world. That said, I hope you're not one of the former. I've planned a visit to a special place today, and I'd be glad to have your company on this trip. Sure, I don't know who you are, but... Music. After a grueling journey, we finally arrive at our destination. I know you're tired, but you'll feel better soon. It's hot outside, but the fresh breeze makes being here a bit more pleasant. Welcome to Hotel Caputo, by the way. I hope you enjoy the view of the sea in the distance. We're going to be staying here for a while. Before the sunburn sets in, we head inside the hotel. Hello. Oh, she scowls. Between the cold walls of the building, a receptionist welcomes us with enthusiasm. The kind of enthusiasm you'd expect from someone suffering a muscular strain, so none. But sometimes, a few must stay stressed so that others can relax. Sadly, that's just how things are. As we keep her company, the first guests begin to arrive. Hello, sirs. She hates them. She literally hates them. That isn't promising for her. The last time a group like that booked a room, they made quite a mess during the night. Hello, miss. We're here for the room I booked a few weeks ago. It's Mrs. Pardon? It's Mrs. I'm the owner's wife. Oh, I see. My bad. Could we get the key to our room? Sure. Could you give me a name on the booking first? My bad again. The trip fried my brain a little. I booked under the name Buon Figlio. We're staying for a few days. By a few days, he means from April 30th to the May 4th. Thank you for your clarification. Ignoring the awkwardness of the exchange, the receptionist checks on the booking on the computer. Room for 3, Buon Figlio, April 30th to May 4th. Everything was paid online. Could you show me the receipt? They shouldn't have an issue with that. Lucio pulls out his phone and shows her a digital receipt. Checks computer. Okay. She hands him the key, one resting on her upper back. He doesn't seem too pleased. Room 24, second floor. The guy on the right seems pleased as hell, though. Will you be dining here as well? He's very happy. They do not want to dine here. Nope, I didn't pay the extra fee during the online booking. You can double check on the computer if you want. Okay. She just seems really tired, legitimately. Have a nice day. I don't think they're trying to be aggressive, legitimately. They don't seem like too bad of people. They are dressed a little, how do you say, funkily? But like, I don't think they're bad people. They don't seem like bad people. All three wish for the same, then head towards the stairs. A chorus of grumbling follows them as they climb to their floor. We can guess what they're complaining about. Okay, never mind. Just like the receptionist. But to be honest, she doesn't care much. Knowing the payment went through was more than enough for her. Before she even realizes it, two more people appear at the desk. Is it us? This time, it's just a normal couple. Nothing unusual, but at least not problematic, in her book. And that's something she can be sure of, considering they've been regular customers. Hello. Guilio. Wait, wasn't that just the name that they booked under? Good morning, Mr. Mando. Sorry, Miss? Yeah, Miss Mando, sorry. You look fantastic as always. How are you doing? Bad. I'm on painkillers. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. What happened? A puzzle of annoying causes. But mostly, I pushed myself physically more than I should have. That's awful. Don't you have someone who can cover for you? You should be resting right now. The other girls are on vacation, or on sick leave. So, I'm stuck with it. Oh, so you're really tired, dang. Oh, hello! Hello, sir. Coming back to you, I assume you have a reservation. I'm afraid not. Sorry to disappoint. Are we not gonna address you? She's addressing him. We decided to spend some time here at the very last minute. That won't be a problem. She does not... Sio does not seem very pleased with him. Legitimately, she's closing her eyes. She wants to not know that he's even here. We still have a few rooms available for two. I'm guessing you'll be eating out? Exactly. We're planning to stay just for today and tomorrow. Good to know. It'll be the usual price then. So, does he just not exist? Does that guy just not exist? Or maybe only exists to her? Maybe he's like some kind of ghost? Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Guilio pays with his debit card. Once the transaction is complete, the receptionist hands him the key. Room 52, 3rd floor. Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day. Guilio seems like a very upright person. Just promise me you won't overwork yourself, okay? Oh, it's Cleo, it's not Theo. Alright. No promises. Have a good day as well. While the couple heads up the stairs, the weird man finally approaches the desk. Wait, was he not... Unlike Cleo, Mrs. Mando isn't particularly bothered by his appearance. She has seen uglier people in her lifetime, and this guy doesn't even come close to the worst. What does stand out, though, is his unpleasant stench coming from him. Even by her standards, that's weird. Hello, sir. Okay, maybe he's not that bad. Maybe he's just a little misunderstood. ... Good morning. Oh yes, good morning to you too. Would you mind giving me my room? Please? I don't want to upset you, I really don't. Sure. Did you book it? Nah, I think I'm taking one now. Only for one night, though. I don't think my business will take longer than that. I see. Do you plan to eat here as well? Nah. I'm more of a self-service kind of guy. What are you planning on doing? Oh, dang. Is something wrong? Your name is SKG. Well, how do I put this? Yeah, what's up? You okay? Oh, you're sweating. Oh, is it really hot there? Fair enough, sir. I'm a bit afraid of female humans. Okay. Especially that lethal, distinct eye contact of theirs. That's why I'm wearing these protective goggles. You have no idea how fast my heart is racing right now. Oh, he's just a bit shy. It's a bit awkward for her, I'll admit, but like, he's just a guy. He's just a guy with problems. Don't judge him too hard. Don't break him. Is that supposed to be funny? I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. Oh, his little heart is broken. Can we proceed with the payment process, please? She doesn't want to deal with it. Understandable. Sure. I feel bad for him. I legitimately feel kind of bad for him, actually. After he pays in cash, she hands him the key to room 11 on the first floor. Very good. Thank you very much. Have a good day. He's polite, too. He's not a bad guy. You too. That was definitely a great start to her workday. We can only imagine how much weirder it might get. Only one thing's certain. That last guy, definitely shady. She just hopes she won't have to keep an eye on him. Extra stress is the last thing she needs right now. Like, honestly, I think... I mean, he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that stuff, but like... I think he's just awkward. I think he's just awkward. The room wasn't exactly the best, but it was more than enough for Guilio and Cleo. As long as it fit their budget, it was good enough. They wanted to save money for the things that really mattered. Like going to the beach, since access wasn't free, and eating delicious food at some of the local restaurants. Right now, though, what they craved most was simply collapsing on the soft bed. Normally, they would have unpacked and headed out for a walk, but not this time. The trip had worn them out, especially Guilio. The moment he laid down, it was obvious he'd be asleep in seconds. Not that it would have been lasted long anyway. Hey Guilio, how you doing? Ugh. Something keeps poking at his left cheek. On the face, right? What? He turns toward Cleo and sees her. She's holding a banana. What the heck are you doing? So you're just poking him with a banana? I'm keeping you from falling asleep. If you do, I'll be tempted to sleep too, and I don't want that. We're risking being late for our schedule. Jeez, relax. We didn't even hit traffic this time. The beach isn't going anywhere. Cleo starts poking him with a banana again, like it's a knife. She just doesn't want him to go to bed. Come on, Guilio, stay up for a little bit. Okay, you can stop, I get the message. Are you planning to poke me with that thing all vacation? Don't be silly, it's going straight into my stomach now. I didn't pull it out of the suitcase just to annoy you. Can you give me another one then? I'm a bit hungry too. Sure, banana on the way, Captain. While enjoying their breakfast, they spent a few minutes chit-chatting. It wasn't obvious on the surface, but it was clear to us. Guilio was not thrilled to be here. He'd never been a beach lover when it came to vacations. The idea of spending hours under a beach tent doing nothing always felt tiresome to him. Sure, he could read a few books in the meantime, but he would have much preferred a good hike in the mountains. Cleo was the opposite, but Guilio was willing to make her happy. He didn't want to disappoint her, especially knowing she'd do the same for him. And unlike Guilio, she'd actually grown to enjoy hiking over the years. Unfortunately, he was still nowhere near liking the beach. Oh yeah, no, I almost forgot. Guilio stands up from his bed and heads toward the door. Where are you going? Just need to grab my bag from the car. It's still out there with all the stuff inside. I want something to pass the time while you're out here burning in the sun. Did you get a new book this time? Yeah, but I haven't finished it yet. I'll tell you about it. Don't worry. Be right back. Aw. You could tell he cares. You could tell he cares. He doesn't like the beach at all, but like, he's there for her. From now on, 2 categories of choices will become available. The first category is red choices. These involve minor actions like navigating through the area. The second category will be yellow choices. These represent major actions that affect the progression of the story. Use up-down arrows to select, then Z to confirm the command to make Guilio do. Go to the second floor. Go to your room. I'd like to save, actually. Oh. I didn't know we were in RPG Maker. Awesome. We already left our room, so let's go to the second floor. As Guilio reaches the second floor, the door to one of the rooms swings open. Out come the same group of young men we saw earlier, lugging a bunch of bags. Hello, sirs. Oh, that's the first time Brendan's talking. Just a reminder, it was your choice to come with us. All because you wanted to spend less. And it's not our fault we took longer than usual to get here. Sure, but I expect this hotel to be at least a little closer to theirs. I mean, just go to the other group next time. Obviously, if you cared that much about their opinion. Yeah. They're having a little bit of a quarrel. That's alright. Fortunately for Guilio, they rushed down to the first floor right after. The last thing he wants to hear is a bunch of unpleasant conversations. Let's go to the third floor then. Our car is definitely not this way, for the record. Oh wait, we were already there. What happens if we do go back to the room? What happens if we do? Just checking, I just want to check. Check room, leave the room. It's a pretty nice room, just right for these two. Even without a TV. Fair enough. Alright, let's go back then. Down to the first floor. For some reason, there's a strong smell on this floor. Guilio noticed something similar earlier while talking to Mrs. Mando, but it wasn't nearly as intense then. At first, it's unclear where it's coming from, until he passes room 11. Yeah, that's definitely the source. He also hears strange mumbling from the inside. Whatever's going on in there, it feels fishy. That's none of your business, Guilio. All due respect, that is none of your business. You're fine. There's no sign of Ms. Mando at the reception desk. Fortunately, her assistance won't be needed anymore. Back outside. Guilio reaches his car and picks up his bag. But as he's on the point to come back inside, a doubt strikes him. What's up, Guilio? Wait, don't tell me. What did you forget? What did you forget? He quickly checks in the inside of the bag. Oh, thank God. Everything's here. Just as it should be. Last thing I need is to die of boredom. Alright. But what if? There's no reason to go outside now. Fair enough. Let's go back up then. Hopefully we won't be interrupted. The big dude from room 11 shows up again, this time looking less worried. That's nice. Or at least, worried in a different way. He doesn't seem to notice Guilio at the moment. Right now, he's too busy breathing heavily in front of his room. What are you doing there? He can only imagine how much stronger that stench from earlier must be inside. Guilio considers tossing a snarky comment his way, but holds back. Don't do it, don't do it. Provoking a behemoth-looking guy isn't exactly a smart move. This guy has done nothing to you. This guy has literally done nothing to you. So he simply walks past while the man continues trying to catch his breath. Hello, sir. Ah. Okay, now he's doing something new. He now walking around without your bodyguard isn't a smart move, you know. What do you mean? What? Do you have a problem, man? Okay, now he's like actually provoking him. No, I don't. I'm not an idiot. The last thing I need is for my holiday plans tossed in the trash. You know, patience is a virtue, as they say. The amount of time I've wasted up to now has been a real pain. By the way, are you planning to stay the night for a night? Why would I tell you that? That's none of your plucking business. Do I need to call a receptionist? I'm pretty sure she'd be interested in whatever you got going on in there. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. No, I'm just in a really bad mood. And I'm feeling exhausted. I truly apologize if I came off as rude. And I'm sorry about the smell too. Unfortunately, I have a very serious health condition that forces me to produce that. Well, I hope you understand. It's not exactly something I'm proud of. Okay. Okay, whatever. Without another word, Guilio heads to the next floor. Okay, he's kind of creepy. He's kind of creepy and a little bit off-putting. Yeah. He had no intention of wasting more time on that loser. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Pluck, Guilio. You're stupid, stupid, stupid! Dot dot dot. Hello, Cleo. How you doing? Welcome back. Did you end up forgetting something at home? No, I was careful this time. Hmm? You seem a little frustrated, though. Did something happen while you were out? What? No. Are you sure? Cleo, don't worry. I'm just tired. I just need to lie down for a bit. That's all. If you say so. Man, did that, like, interaction really piss you off that much? Dang, okay. I mean, okay, he was kind of creepy. But I don't think he was, like... He apologized afterward, too. Like, I don't think he was, like, really trying to be malicious or anything. The first day of vacation is nearly over. He was trying to be a little bit provocative. Saying stuff like, oh, your bodyguard isn't around. But, like, I don't think he was trying to be bad. It's now the middle of the night, and the couple has had the chance to enjoy their time as planned. Or at least with a few small adjustments, thanks to a longer than expected rest of that morning. They had underestimated just how comfortable that bed would feel after a long trip. But Guilio's mood also played a part. He wasn't quite as cheerful as we first met him. As you might guess, that shift in mood lingered throughout the day. Even at the favorite restaurant, his mind wasn't fully at ease. No matter how hard he tried to hide it, it showed. Oh. The mood's been ruined. I'm really disappointed with that second plate. How could they not notice the fish smelled like ammonia? I wish we didn't have to call the waiter to point it out. Yeah. Look, on the bright side, Cleo. They apologized and gave us another plate of the same dish, for free. Everything else we ate was delicious, as usual. Even the best screw up sometimes. They said there's a new chef in the kitchen, though. My point still stands. It is what it is, Cleo. Just try to enjoy the rest of the vacation, you got this. As they pass in front of room 11, Guilio freezes for a few seconds. You can still hear faint mumbling from the inside, but the stench from earlier is gone. Dot dot dot. Guilio, I'm seriously getting tired of this. And don't try to play dumb with me. Oh, she noticed him. She noticed he was angry. If it's about dinner. You know it's not. You've been acting strange since this morning. I didn't want to push you, but my patience is wearing thin. Is there a good reason I shouldn't know what's bothering you? Okay. Okay. If you're so fixated on this, I'll tell you once we're back in the room. This is the last place I want to talk about it. Let's go to the ground floor first. Let's see if there's anything over here. Go outside. There's no reason to go outside now. Fair enough. Back we go. Go to your room. Hey Cleo, how you doing? Or Guilio. Okay, here's the story. Plain and simple. I had an argument with some random guy staying at the hotel. I was minding my own business, and he just started acting rude out of nowhere. And well, I'm not exactly the type who enjoys being talked down to, so I threatened to call Ms. Mando. Are you saying things escalated to the point where you were in danger? No, I'm not. Or at least, I don't think so. I don't think he was. I don't think that ever came up. There was a really suspicious stench coming from his room. That's why I thought about involving Ms. Mando. But honestly, I just wanted to piss him off without straight up telling him to go pluck himself. A suspicious stench? Was it the same guy who was behind us when we checked in this morning? I'm not sure. It's possible. I didn't really pay attention to who was behind us, but I remembered catching a similar smell, so you may be right. How did you miss that juggernaut of a guy, Guilio? It's irrelevant in this context, but now that you mention it, I was a plucking idiot to mess with someone that size. Who knows what could have happened if he'd laid hands on me. You can take him, Guilio. Okay, I think I got a general idea of what's been bothering you. And your verdict? No offense, but you were stupid. That's one way to put it. You could put it a little bit nicer. Some fights aren't worth picking on if they're going to mess with you emotionally. Unless you're forced to. Guilio was pissed. He did not want to hear that answer. At least presented in that way. Next time, just say you're busy and don't have time to waste. Or better yet, just ignore them. She's right though. You don't owe your time to every person in this reality. Okay, I get it. I'll keep that in mind from now on. Aren't you satisfied with my response? Cleo. I'll gladly follow your last piece of advice right now. Feel free to do as you like then. Aww. I hope you get some rest. He's a little bit angry. She put it in a poor way as well. So there's problems on both sides, but like... Nah, there's I was gonna say, but like, it's fine. But like, I think there's something going on. Emotions can really mess you up, especially when pride is pulling the strings. But he couldn't help himself. Having someone try to ease his pain was always been hard for him to accept. Or at least, that's what he tells himself to feel better. He even considered waking Cleo up to apologize right then and there. I think he should have. But part of him was still afraid she wouldn't accept it. Why would you think that? But anyways, he knew he'd have to make some moves sooner or later. Ignoring the problem would only make things worse, I agree. But if it makes you feel any better about his shenanigans, here's some good news. Yay! This night will be longer than usual. So he'll have more time to rethink his life choices. Truly fortunate, in a classic monkey's paw kind of way. Oh. We're green now. We wake alongside Guilio in the middle of the night. Oh wait, we're POV on Cleo! We're Cleo POV! Fortunately for us, we're not suffering from stress-induced headache like he is. But that doesn't stop him from noticing something off. The longer he stares at his room, the more visceral sense of dread begins to creep in. Wait, we're not Cleo PV? Cleo? Cleo, wait. What's up, Guilio? He turns to her side and freezes. She's gone. She's no longer beside him. Without a second thought, he rushes to the bathroom. Nothing. She's not there either. This was starting to feel like a nightmare. But we all knew we were awake. This can't be real. It can't. Calm down, Guilio. Just for a moment. He spends a few minutes trying to calm himself. It doesn't help much, but it's better than nothing. He knows he has to find Cleo and get the heck out of here. Whatever's happening is only getting more disturbing. After throwing on his casual clothes, he heads towards the exit door. Where'd she go? He has no idea what's waiting for him outside. But he's ready to face it. I don't think he's ready to face it. I don't even know what's out there, man. Oh. Never mind, he's not. Wait, why is it... Sorry, why is it brown? No. God. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Why is it brown? He's handling it like a champ, don't you think? No, he is not. The situation is far worse than he'd imagined. The sight of blood-stained corpses is overwhelming. Too much for him to process. Okay, it's not. Okay. At that moment, all he can do is hope Cleo hasn't met the same fate. I think Cleo's fine. Go to the second floor, go to your room. Let's see what happens if we go to our room. Check room. As ridiculous as it might seem, Guilio checks both under the bed and inside the closet. They were the only places someone could be hiding, and both were empty. You don't got any weapons? Fair enough. Let's get out. Hello, sirs. Honestly, I thought you guys were gonna have more dialogue. You had, like, names and stuff. Oh my. How did you get up there? God. This place just keeps getting worse. And why are you dripping from your pants? Just as he's about to leave the floor, a strange sound begins to rise behind him. At first, it's barely audible, but with each passing second, it grows louder. Then, without warning, someone passes through one of the closed doors. Guilio freezes. He can't believe what he's just seen. And the confusion quickly turns to fear when he realizes who it is. Is it your wife or is it that? It's that guy. Okay, hi. Why is he emanating some kind of aura? What are you eating? You're eating the blood. Okay. Or someone's balls. And he swallowed. Icon. He's an icon. But anyways. There's nothing better than apples straight from the tree. You can't do that on the tree tube. I like fruit. Don't you agree? Well, what's with that face? Don't you want to talk Shiza anymore, man? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Cocky types like you always go try it when things get ugly. Listen, you really don't have to do this. If this is about what I said. What? You can't be serious. Let me give you a reality check, because clearly you need one. There were 25 male humans in this building when I started the hunt. Now there are only 4, including you. And also you, right? You're male, right? Do you really think I killed them just because you pissed me off? No, that's not what I meant. Don't lie. I know how you think. You believe you're special. And you know what? I think I'll give you special treatment. Oh my. Oh. Are we fighting? Bet. Guilio, you can take him, Guilio. You can do it, Guilio. You can do it. Go for it. Do it. I mean, he gave you the weapon. Hand them over. Oh. What? Don't chop off your nuts. Don't chop off your nuts, Guilio. Don't do it. Come on, don't play dumb. You've seen what I've taken from my victims. Yes, we do. You've taken their nuts. I even ate some right in front of you. That knife should be enough to do the job. Though I doubt your grip is as strong as mine. You're sick in the head. I mean, he is. I can treat you like the others if that's what you want. But before you pick up that knife, don't even think about using it against me. This aura around me isn't just for show. If you do as I said, I will bring you back to your reality, though. I think it's fair considering my request. All clear? Cocky, eh? Don't do it, Guilio. Nah, do it. Actually do it. Bet. You won't. What's he gonna do? What's the worst that could happen? Legitimately. Oh, he's going at it. Oh my god! Oh lord! Even he's kind of terrified. Dang. I didn't actually expect you would do that. You definitely have some guts, man. That's for sure. No way! He actually did it. He just did it. Like there was no like hesitation either. The next day, all male humans disappeared from that hotel. All of them but our Guilio. Guilio was found dead, lying in a puddle of his own blood though. As promised, the murderous wizard brought him back to his reality. But before doing that, he let him bleed to death. Did you expect he would play fair? It's not like he promised to let him live, after all. That's true. Later that day, the police arrived to investigate the place. A place where the remaining guests were overcome from desperation for the disappearance of their loved ones, and for Guilio's death in case of Cleo. She couldn't believe her own eyes when she saw him. She couldn't believe this was real. The only thing she could do was cry and cry, fully knowing that her last memory of him had been a negative one, and she will have to live with that for the rest of her life. Sad, isn't it? Surely not for the wizard that enjoyed the desperation around him. It's not like anyone could imagine he was all behind this. After being interrogated, he left the building, chilling while drinking a delicious juice. You can imagine what kind of juice. One thing's for sure. What kind of, I just got that. Ah! He can't wait to eat more of his favorite food somewhere else. Who knows who will be his next victims? The peace sign! To ending 1 out of 4. Yours might be next. Now we gotta get this guy. He has to be locked up. He has to be locked up, legitimately. He has to be locked up. Alright, let's start running then. Get out of there, Guilio. Get out of there. Pluck this. Come on. Come on, let's go. Without a second thought, Guilio starts running from that psychopath. Did you seriously think he would let Guilio go away? We both thought that wizard would pull some trick or something. Guilio may have been scared of hell, but he's not as stupid or desperate. Am I wrong? Or am I wrong? Running to our favorite guy, he almost slips while rushing down the stairs. Some poor guy's bled to death here. The stair steps were stained red. As you can see, the first floor was stained as well. But fortunately for Guilio, the floor isn't slippery, and he doesn't risk hurting himself this time. It's in the adrenaline-filled moment that Guilio notices that one of the doors is open. Maybe that room could be a good place where to hide from the killer. Keep running, hide there. I don't think you should hide, to be completely honest, Guilio, but we're gonna hide anyway, because I don't think it's a good idea, but you know what? You know, we're a man of science, right? Let's go, Guilio. Hide there. That's a risky choice, but Guilio's willing to take. Especially if that means taking the pursuer by surprise. After closing the door slowly, Guilio makes the decision to hide in the closet as well. As he imagined, it's big as much as the one in his room. Big enough to contain one person. At that point, Daguilio starts forcing himself to relax for a moment. The psycho might be on the first floor by now, and by making unnecessary noises, it wasn't a good idea. So, he waits. And waits until the silence reigns supreme once again. Guilio wants to cry. He can't believe the situation he's in. What now? Sure, the psycho lost his trail, but how are we going to get out of the situation? He could just go to the exit, but what if he's waiting for him there? He definitely is. What if Cleo is still there? Hurt. According to what the psycho said, that shouldn't be the case. But should Guilio trust his words? The words of a murderous individual? Everything is starting to become too overwhelming for him. The only thing that he can do is still hiding in the closet. But he knows deep down that remaining there would lead him to death. He just couldn't imagine what death would come, though. Oh no. The psycho is close. Very close. Judging by the volume of the sound, there's a good chance he's in the same room. Guilio can't hear any footsteps, though. Only that threatening sound, which keeps becoming louder and louder. In the moment of panic, Guilio is ready to jump out. But when he ends up moving, he realizes that something is on his chest. You just... Wait, what? Nice hideout you got here. Very creative. You definitely are the first to pull this trick on me. But seriously, I shouldn't expect better options by now. It's not like there are many in this place. Not that it matters much, my tracking spell always allows me to cheat a little. I also advise you not to move a muscle, unless you want to lose something from your inside. I mean, you're gonna lose it anyway, all due respect. That Bia of a bodyguard won't save your bum now, so I advise you seize any resistance. Go to hell. Goodbye, Guilio. Oh, wait, you're reaching down there. Oh, wait. Just a reminder. Another little squeeze is more than enough to make some juice out of you. So I recommend that you shut the heck up, Kyakie. You're very lucky that I have other plans for you. Actual ones this time? My last proposal was more like a joke, and I didn't expect you to cut them, to be honest. I wanted to mess with you before killing you. But your attempts to escape gave me some time to reflect. A little break from all this would be pretty nice for me, so... That is not a comfy grip. The wizard immediately throws Guilio out of the closet, making him land on the bed. What are you going to do with him? What are you going to do with him? I'll let you kill my remaining targets. Just be sure to bring me what I crave most after you're done. You'll find me in my room as usual, so have a good hunt. ... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I promise I'll let you go out from this pocket dimension of mine as well. This is a pocket dimension? For real this time, you can trust me. See you later. I don't think we can trust him. I don't think we have a choice. After saying that, the wizard leaves the knife from before at the foot of the bed, and then leaves the room. Guilio was in shock. He couldn't believe the absurdity of the situation. But instead of remaining stunned as he had been in the closet, he immediately approaches the window. After opening it, his fears become true. There's some sort of barrier outside of it, and touching it doesn't seem to be the best idea in terms of safety. The only thing he could do at the moment is to stare at his disbelief. He had a bad presentiment after the wizard mentioned the pocket dimension thing, but... You can guess what I'm trying to say. He doesn't know if he's going to have the will to do that dirty job. He doesn't know if he's still going to be alive at the end of it. He can only hope to see that light at the end of the tunnel. And more importantly, that Cleo is unharmed and safe. Unfortunately, he has to cut off some first whether he likes it or not. We can only wish him luck in his desperate attempt to escape from this nightmare. Alright, Guilio. It's time. We have some nuts to collect. Go to the ground floor. Guilio was fortunate to find his first target here, all alone. The target, who was unaware of his incoming doom, is trying to break down at the door at his entrance. Guilio starts approaching him while he's distracted, very slowly. He's terrorized by the idea of what he has to do. But before he can do anything, the target notices him. The victim also happens to be familiar face of all of us. For all of us. Oh no. No, not you. Jesus! Oh my. You almost gave me a heart attack, dude. I thought for a moment that you were that psycho. Yeah, sorry. Weren't you alongside two other guys? I remember seeing you together yesterday. Listen. I don't care about them as much as I don't want to waste time talking. I want to get out of here. And if you want to do that as well, go pick a chair or something from the cafeteria. Helping me out is the only thing that you can do right now. Unless you want to hide until your death like the other two pussies. ... Okay. Good, then move on. That said, the guy returns to doing his business. Guilio turns toward the cafeteria as requested, but not to take anything or to help the guy out. He instead tries to do some heavy breathing to calm himself a little. The guy has no idea of the barrier outside of this place, so Guilio knows that this will just be a waste of time. You know what you must do. Pluck. Okay, let's do this, Guilio. Let's do this BS. And it's in that moment. Guilio pulls out the knife from his jacket. Oh yeah, you have a knife! You grabbed it. I see. And rushes towards the guy. Apologies, sir. It must be done. Sayonara. The guy is definitely dead. Is that an eyeball in the door, by the way? His body is still twitching while the blood is decorating the floor, but he's dead. This... What the hey? The presence of a creepy eye in the door freaks him out. Oh yeah, that one. It wasn't there earlier. Don't worry, it's just me. I know that this is probably your first kill in your entire lifetime, but I have to say that you sucked a little. You could inflict more deadly wounds instead of massacring that poor soul until he was dead. I don't care about what you think about that. You know what? That's fair enough. If you want to make them suffer until they die, it's your decision in the end. I don't mind watching more gruesome shows from time to time. But if you want to end this faster, I suggest you follow my advice. Just be sure to cut them now. That's the most satisfying part of the job. Trust me. Are you gonna watch? ... Are you gonna watch? I'm so sorry, Cleo. I'm so sorry that I have to do all of this. I imagine that you won't have any problem if I don't describe what happens next, right? Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm actually surprised he was able to do it. I'm still surprised that he was able to do it, like, first go on his own. That first time. I'm kind of like, I don't know, it takes a lot of courage, and drive, and passion, but also it's kind of gross, but like, anyways, the first pair has been acquired by Guilio. To remain. Did you just munch them? Go outside. I don't think you can, but we'll try. That other guy was trying to go outside as well. Why bother? You can't escape from here anyway. First floor. And into your room. I guess. I don't know where else they could be hiding. Check the room. There aren't too many places where someone could hide in a room like this, but Quilio doesn't have to spend too much time to figure it out anyway. It was enough to hear a gasp from under the bed to locate his next target. He doesn't want to do this. Come on, get out. That psycho isn't nearby anyway. He's definitely nearby. At first, the person doesn't react, but after a few seconds, he immediately comes out. Hello, sir. Oh, you're the middle guy. Don't worry, I'm armed. It's going to be fine. Did you kill him? Excuse me? The blood on you, and the knife in your hand. Didn't you use it to get rid of that B-star? Yes, definitely. I mean, you're not far off. But unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. So, the blood on you is yours then? I knew that he didn't look human, but I expected he could be wounded at least. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I couldn't do much against him. At least, I managed to get away. That's good to hear, man. If it helps, I have some medicine for you if you're badly hurt. Don't give him the medicine. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm so sorry. No. Hey, don't feel bad. You tried your best to get rid of... That's not what he meant, brother. That's not... Oh, hi. You're in the wall. You really like watching, don't you?
That was pretty nice. It's good to see that you're getting used to it.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Sure. Let's just say that I appreciate that you took my advice to heart. This guy definitely deserved that treatment more than the previous one, to be honest. Remember to get them. Your job is almost over.
And we're dropping him off. Is this the same sound effect or is it different? It sounds a little bit different. The second pair has been acquired by Guilio. One remains. Alright. Well done. Your next target might be more difficult this time, though. So prepare yourself. What the heck do you mean by that?
You'll see soon enough. Don't worry about that.
I'm guessing he saw us, like, off the first person, didn't he? He definitely did. He definitely did. Nothing else in the room, I'm guessing. Yep. Alright, let's get out. Hey, buddy. Sorry to...
Hello. I guess you're the one who killed my friends. I know they were annoying individuals from time to time, but they didn't deserve that horrible fate.
How? I mean, he saw the body. Like, what? You're thinking he just didn't see the body? Oh, I see. He made a deal with you as well. Didn't he? I don't think he made a deal at all. He just saw the body. The guy pulls out. Okay, maybe he made a deal. Okay. Okay, maybe he made a deal. Well, dang.
You know. Yeah, I understand you. I want to get out as well. But I would be lying if I said that I would regret cutting your guts right now. I won't have any problem doing all of this. Revenge is extra fuel for my motivation.
You don't say. If it can make you feel better, I'm doing all this to reach someone I love. That's my extra fuel.
I don't see why I should give a shiz about that. That won't stop me, just as it won't stop you. And that person you love will cry in your grave.
Get him. Get him. Prepare yourself, mother trucker. With that, the last target begins to dance. A deathly one. During the dance, they both manage to avoid and land some slashes with their knives, but not in vital parts of their bodies. This continues until Guilio manages to land a very lucky slash in the right hand of his wrist on the target. This makes him lose a grip on his knife, which falls on the ground immediately. Before he can pick it up, Guilio pushes him against the wall and starts piercing his abdomen furiously. All this ends with the loser collapsing on the ground, overwhelmed by the pain and impending fate. Do you seriously think they'll let you go? Not really. I don't know. But he doesn't really have a choice, does he? But I promise it'll be quick for you. Pluck you. Oh hey, how you doing up there? Like this one. His edginess was entertaining in its ridiculousness. Let's end this. Oh, he doesn't want to conversate. I mean, I wouldn't either. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, that's what you meant by end it. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I see, I see. The third pair has been acquired by Guilio. He has all of them now. Bravo! I'm very proud of what you've done so far. You were especially good during the cutting part of the job. I feel that you would do wonders under my tutoring. Feel free to come inside my room. I'd rather not. I'd rather leave. Your reward awaits, Kakie. Guilio does not seem very pleased. I wouldn't be either, honestly. After the menacing eye disappears, Guilio remains still for a few seconds, understandable. He couldn't believe he was still alive. I'm not sure if that's gonna last. In the same way, he couldn't believe that the end of this nightmarish tunnel was nearby. But one part of him knows that it will be too good to be true. This part agrees with what the poor guy said before dying. There's no way that that wizard would let him go so easily. And if he's going to, would he really deserve to get away from all this? I'm not sure. Oh my, what is that? Giant callus on the wall. An overwhelming stench greets us as we step into the room. I apologize for not bringing some gas masks to alleviate this nuisance. I'm sure it'll become better prepared next time. Another thing that definitely catches Guilio's attention is the grotesque-looking creature on the wall. When it comes closer, he realizes that it's the true source of the unpleasant smell. Oh, so it's like some kind of demon summoning circle. That's the demon. He's so focused on it that he doesn't even realize the wizard has come close to him. Hello, sir. Emanating your aura. This is the last time I ever land something like this. I usually see you use some magic amulets. Those definitely don't smell like Shiza. You had every reason to be annoyed by it yesterday. There were times I almost threw up. Especially when I carried the materials to create it in my suitcase. What is this creature? Is it related to the dimension we're stuck in? Good guess, Kakie. From the moment it started breathing, I was able to start my hunt. I have no idea how much time I had to spend preparing this thing on the other spells. Speaking of spells, did you like the one that allows me to go through stuff? That's my favorite. Oh. I hate to say it, but you're funnier when you're not scared like a little bee. Tell me, how do you feel right now? It was fun watching your shenanigans while resting on my bed. Wait, you could see us? I mean, oh, actually, yeah, the eyeballs. I don't think I can give you a satisfying answer. Then I'll ask a simpler but more interesting question. But first, can you show me the pairs you took for me? Do you want me to show them to you? Okay. Guilio pulls out the pairs from his pocket. They're bloodstained and very slimy, understandably so. to the point that Guilio was starting to feel disgusted at holding them in his hand. Do you know what these are? I mean, I'd be surprised if he didn't. Are you seriously asking me to spell it out for you? Of course not. I doubt you would know the right answer anyway. But I can spell it out for you. These are the reason you should never kill yourself. What? Are you plucking nuts? Oh, please. Shut up and stop being a downer. There's so many things in these realities that can bring you joy. It doesn't matter how depressing your existence is. We all have the chance to enjoy our life even through the smallest things. Even the simple act of eating the food you love the most. And the joy of the hunt are more than enough. Even if that means to be very, very, very patient to have a chance to enjoy them. Are you trying to teach me a lesson? Is this all for a lesson? Are you trying to give me a lesson? I had to wait a whole year to be free from that dang workplace. But at last I'm on my vacation. I have all the time to do whatever I want now. Or at least for 3 days. Yesterday was the 2nd, today's the 3rd. Quite impressive, isn't it? I bet you humans can only dream of having so many days off from work in 1 year. I want to take this opportunity to say that he's not sarcastic in this last statement. He genuinely thinks that. I'm done with all this. I just want to go home. I did everything you asked, and you promised. I brought your food, now respect your part of that deal. Aww. Do you want to end our conversation so soon? Can you blame him? Now that I'm in a good mood, you want to leave? No, I don't think I will. Don't look at me that way, idiot. Stop being stupid. Don't ask us if you're in control here. That might make me want to change my mind, you know. Are you actually gonna let him out? Just because I promised to bring you back, that doesn't mean I can't decide when. Even if you give me that right now, it won't change anything. Anyways, thanks for your service, Kakie. Let me tell you that I appreciate. Without a single moment of hesitation, Guilio throws the food at him. And while taking advantage of the Richard's confusion, he lands a slash right towards the face. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I understand the anger, Guilio. I mean, you know, if it isn't gonna do anything, you did the right choice. Hitting him perfectly. Because at least he tried. But the slash doesn't leave any wound on him. You know what? Props to Guilio for trying. He was right when he said that the aura would have protected him. In that moment, Guilio decides to risk everything and go towards the creature on the wall. Get it. Stab the symbol, the crest. Stab the creature, in the eyes. Alright, let's stab the symbol. Guilio started stabbing at the creature brutally. The creature screams louder and louder after each stab, and its body starts melting slowly. No, don't do it in that way! And so we're free. The explosion was so strong that its echo could be heard in Guilio's reality. After being woken up by it, the remaining guests soon realized that there had been disappearances of all the male humans and the wizard. Police arrived later on to investigate, while the loved ones of the disappeared were still in shock. All of them except Cleo. Considering what happened the night before, the only thing she was feeling was an extreme sense of disappointment. She didn't think that Guilio's disappearance was related to the others. Cleo genuinely thought that he had just decided to leave her alone out of spite, even though their car was still in the parking lot. Deep down, she felt that she was too aggressive towards them. But after this, she was starting to change her mind. Maybe it wasn't worth trying to reason with someone that could have acted so childish. That was already Guilio's problem she had dealt with for years, but it had hit a new low in this event. And she didn't have the patience for that anymore. Pretty depressing stuff for everyone. No happy endings on the horizon, I would say. Well, At least, we can celebrate the fact that the wizard didn't make out of the explosion. There is that. Or did he? Is he gonna, like, jump scare me? Huh? Why is it bloody? Why is the hand bloody? We're glad you have called PKA for your issues in the magic field. Unfortunately, our lines are currently busy. We recommend waiting until the line becomes available again. When that happens, one of our dispatchers will be happy to take your request. Thank you for your patience. I don't think he has the time for that. Yeah, get that hold music. Oh, hello, this is the PKA. How can I help you? Hi. I urgently need assistance to get out of the pocket dimension I made. I can't get out of it anymore. Guilio was a hero? He trapped him? I see. How did that happen? I was in the middle of a human hunt and one was smarter than the others. But not enough to break the base of the pocket dimension properly. That's why I'm stuck now. I'd really appreciate it if you could send someone as quickly as possible. I have some important business to attend and I can't waste more time than is necessary here. I'm really sorry to hear that. We've already got the coordinates of our location in the human reality. We'll be sure to open a portal and send one of our operators as soon as possible. Be sure to follow their instructions when they're there. Okay, that's obvious. How much time's that gonna require? As I said, I'm in a hurry. I can't waste time here. Don't worry, our operator will reach you as soon as possible. You will have to wait 10 hours. We just have to prepare the required materials and... Are you plucking with me? Pardon? I didn't hear what you said, sir. Can you repeat? I don't need 10 plucking hours to make a portal and come into the human reality. 4 are more than enough, even 5, if you take your time. Not 10. What kind of people do you have in your department? I mean, he, with all due respect, he did, like, set it up himself and, like, literally, I don't know how long it took. Sir, I don't think you know the requirements to prepare something like that. No, he did it. It's a very slow process, much like the most traditional magic spells. Please be patient. Dude, I came here with a self-made portal. I'm not talking out of my A. He did! That's quite impressive then. There's a work with us section on our site if you're interested. We would be glad to have someone skillful like Liu on our team. Very funny, but I already have a job, unfortunately for the both of us, that he has to attend, right now. I feel for you, I really do. If it can make you feel better, our operator will just help you get out. Then you will be on your own again, sir. How is that supposed to make me feel better exactly? You're a skillful wizard, sir. You said it yourself. It would just be a waste of time to rely on our services, if you can do that better. Can I suggest some courses to help you get out of the pocket dimension by any chance? That could be very helpful for you as well. Now you're just pissing him off. Okay, I'm done talking with you. Now I just wait for that danged operator. Thank you for your understanding. Have a good day, sir. You can't see it very well, but Guilio is definitely in the bottom right. He is done. He is cooked. Dot to dot. Why? Why? I hate it when I agree with them. I hate it. Mord, why are you bothering yourself with all this? You can get free food you like so much from the supermarket next door after all. Well, you can? I get that you want something fresher and enjoy the hunt, but... is it worth spending an insane number of hours on magic preparations just for this? Just go into a reality where you might risk your life as well. I don't understand why chilling on your sofa wouldn't be a better option. It's not like you have a lot of time for yourself, considering the number of hours you work to deal with. If my coworkers find out about this, they'll make fun of me until my retirement. I hope you were satisfied with your last actions, Kakie. You definitely pulled a trick on me. But I guess I would have avoided all that if I kept my mouth shut. I hope you rot in hell. If you humans have one. But you're not human? You know what? Maybe I should have known. But I really hope so. Oh. Bad end. Unfortunately for the wizard, this will be the end of his vacation. Unfortunately for the wizard, this will be the end of his vacation. By the time he's rescued, he won't be able to do anything but prepare the usual spells to come back home. So, that would be in time for the next day of work. After experiencing the stress of not being able to enjoy his last free day, the wizard will have other plans for the next year. He will be sure to relax on the sofa without worries. In the end, there won't be any more victims by his hand for a while. Ending 3 out of 4. The sacrifice wasn't in vain. I'm pretty sure it was in vain if he's still roaming. He might have been stupid for thinking that he wouldn't be free in the end. But he wasn't the only fool in the room. Otherwise, Guilio wouldn't have tried to kill the creature and see if everything around him would fall apart. Don't you think? When he starts piercing the poor creature, some low-pitched screams start coming out of him. The screams before become louder as he stabs it furiously. Piece of shiza, what the pluck are you doing? Hey, he just, like blasted him. Oh my. Wait, did it work? The room is a mess now. The sudden explosion, which was caused by the death of the creature, was so strong that ended up affected everything. In both the pocket dimension and Guilio's reality. It's so strong that its echo can still be heard. We can be reassured to know that Guilio is still alive. His body is still intact, but I would be lying if he said it's fine after the explosion. He can barely move, and each muscle inside of his body is in pain, especially after trying to stand up. The only thing he can properly do is crawl towards the exit door. Hey, sir. You look fantastic, dude. I bet you're pretty happy to be back home. Thank you for ruining one day of my vacation. I really hope you enjoy these last moments. Because I'll be sure to make them the last for you. Get him, Guilio. You can take him. You can take him. Is that... It's the manager. What the heck are you doing here? You woke up the entire hotel with the noise you made in this room. Get him. I knew that you were bad news from the moment you stepped your smelly A into this place. Get him, Ms. Mando! Get him, Ms. Mando! So, did the cat eat your tongue or something? Do I have to? Guilio? What did he... Wait, did you melt because you saw a woman, or did you melt because you definitely melted because you saw a woman? That is just... What the heck just happened? It's because he didn't have the goggles on. He didn't have the goggles on. If he sees a woman, he just melts. That's just what happens. It's just a known fact. Ugh. I'm sorry, Miss Mando. I should have warned you about this D-head yesterday. Alright. At the beginning of his new day, Guilio could finally appreciate the joy of being free. He explained what happened to Ms. Mando, leaving her shocked as a result. I don't think she's gonna believe you personally, but like, they decided to keep the real story between themselves though. There was no way that everyone else would have believed that Guilio had experienced. He was already lucky to have someone like Ms. Mando at the right place at the right time. They came up with the story that the wizard guy attacked him, and fled after the intervention of Ms. Mando. That's what was told to the police in the end. They didn't need to come up with an excuse of the puddle in the blood, and the mark on the wall because they disappeared later. Probably because of magic shenanigans or something like that. The same thing was told by Guilio to Cleo when they were on their way to the hospital. Okay, so apparently there is a memory overflow issue, where if you run the game for too long, it takes up too much space inside of your internal drive, and then just crashes. That kind of just happens. But as long as you saved often, and reopen the game and load from a certain save point, you should be fine, honestly. But anyways, let's continue. But most importantly, he told her he was happy to be with her again. Oh. And he was constantly apologized to her, making her feel bad. Especially for what happened last night. He admitted he was childish and generally as an a-hole towards her. He hated himself for the idea that his last moments with her could be so negative. During the trip to the hospital, Cleo constantly confronted him despite him being almost on the verge of tears. She could strongly empathize with what he said about leaving bad memories. That led Cleo to apologize for expressing herself in a bad way as well last night. Yeah, you did it pretty poorly, but I'm glad you're apologizing. He thought she could have done that in a less aggressive way in the end. You definitely could have, and I'm glad you realized it. I can't tell you for sure what the future is going to hold for their relationship. There will be ups and downs in their lives, but at that moment, they were just happy to be together once again. That was what mattered to them. Aww, what a nice ending. And he's naked. Weeks later, their lives returned to normal more or less. One thing's for sure, they won't return to that hotel for a while. They felt kinda bad for doing so, though. The sudden disappearance of so many people damaged the reputation of that place, unfortunately. Guilio still couldn't believe that he was the only survivor of that massacre, though. But he was glad to be alive to enjoy simple things like taking a bath, without any murderous psychopaths ruining the moment. Good for you, Guilio. Good for— what? Wait, I don't like this POV. I don't like this POV. And he's gonna grab you, and he's grabbing your nuts, and he's grabbing your nuts, and he's doing the clenchy thing. And he's prepping it too. I'm so sorry, Guilio. Yeah. Fortunately, that was only a nightmare. That is one heck of a nightmare. The wizard is 100% dead, so he will not come back for revenge or anything like that. He did melt into a puddle. Like Wonderland. Not Wonderland. Like Alice in Wonderland. Yes, it was Wonderland. Not Wonderland. What was it? The Yellow Brick Road? The Wizard of Oz. Yes, of course. We can be assured that Guilio is safe right now. But most importantly, they are safe. Ending 4 out of 4. What a nice game. Skip credits? No. Put that in. Alright. I quite like the game. There was kind of like a balance between horror and comedy that was like teeter-tottering to like the left and the right. I think, I don't know, 50% of the game was horror. Not 50. Maybe like 30% of the game was horror. 20? No, we'll give it another 30. Yeah, 30% of the game was horror, 30% of the game was comedy. Which was nicely done, but the interjection of like, you know, sawing people's balls off was kind of, it made it, how do you say, disorienting, but like, I don't know. Let me think for a moment. I liked it. You know, I liked the game. I liked it a lot. I think that there was a lesson to be learned, and that is literally cherish your moments with people because you do not know when it is going to fade. And I think that's a very, very beautiful message. It was, I'm not sure if it was the most clear. By the end, it was clear. But like for maybe 70% of the game, it was more so you will be haunted by this scary demon and he will chase you. But not demon, I guess wizard, more so. Yeah, I think it was a very good game. Also, you didn't see at the top, or I'm not sure if you saw at the top, but that's a lot of work for one person. That jeez, man. That is a lot of work doing all the sound effects and stuff and the video. Good on you, Dev. Good on you. Anyways, that was Say Goodbye to Your Balls. I think it was a great game. The art's super cool. The writing was very nice. I did appreciate that it was like a, how do you say, a complete narrative, complete with like, a conclusion. I don't know. Some stories just don't end in a way that's like satisfying or like ending storylines. And I really appreciated that we went like full circle and went to like back to their relationship. I did see like their relationship was a little bit unsteady at the beginning too, and I love the illusion. The illusion was very, 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 very well written. But yeah, no, I really love the game. The art was really cool. I liked the use of sound effects. And yeah, no, it was very good. I liked it a lot. I will say I did have one qualm with the game though, and it's the dialogue. It wasn't badly written. It was actually very nicely written for the record. But there were times when, how do you say, there was a line break in the middle of one word. And that's kind of taboo when you're doing stories in general or writing in general, whether you're doing script writing, whether you're doing books, whether you're doing, well, games, because it breaks the flow of the reader. It's better just to go and start a new line than break a word in half, usually. But other than that, I really like the game. It was really sweet. Or I mean, the subject matter was a little bit off-putting, I will admit. It turns out sawing people's balls off is kind of strange. But yeah, no, I think it was a very sweet game with a very, very nice lesson. But anyways, have a good morning, afternoon, and such or good night. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya, see ya.